Hi, I'm Gary, and I just got here. Today I'm at the church parking lot, and I got the 3D Hobby Shop Edge 540. Hey Joe, thanks for hopping on. And we got a little bit of wind. I didn't think it was quite this windy, but it's probably about 10 mile an hour, or maybe a little more. And it's coming from over here by the pond. But the Edge doesn't need that much room for takeoffs and landings. Hey Kevin, hey Dave. And so I feel all right. We're going to fly it on low rates and just try to take it easy. I've been working on the S-Bach. You always think you're almost done, and then you remember you got something else to do. So yeah, it's about 48 degrees. It's not quite as warm as I thought it was when I left the house. Hey Wayne, hey Dean, thanks guys for hopping on. So let's get this thing in the air. Got the timer set for 4 minutes, and we'll bring it in for a nice easy landing. Let's get this thing going. The bird's going crazy. All right, I think we're good. So the wind's coming from right over there. Now we're going with the wind. I moved the battery all the way forward today because it felt a little bit off last time I flew it. So I wanted a little more nose weight. Don't want to risk any stalls. Anything too crazy here. Got the yellow on the bottom of the wings. It's kind of a see-through yellow.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Timer stop. Timer start.
This is a really nice flying airplane. Had it for quite a while. For a short while, I loaned it to somebody. I sold it to him, but I bought it back. So, and it's got a little bit of slop in the wings, where the pins that it lines up with on the. It's got the main wing tube, and then there's a couple pins that line them up. There's a little bit of slop, so they do jiggle a little bit, but still flies pretty good.
Timer stop. Timer start.
There's very little 3D Hobby Shop airplanes still being available for sale. I'm not sure if they're just all leftovers from when they hooked up with Extreme Flight, or if they still make them. But one of these days I would like to have one of the bigger 3D Hobby Shop planes. Always liked their designs, and of course the label 3D Hobby Shop always was really cool.
Timer stop. Timer start.
The timer's been running right along. It only stops when I get the throttle below quarter throttle.
Timer stop.
Like right there, I got it completely off. But it kicks back in as soon as I throttle back up. I got an instant message from the preacher of this church asking me about an airplane he found. Which is kind of, you wouldn't expect that to normally happen, but he knows that I fly. And so he found an airplane at a park here in Marysville, Ohio. And I just happened to already heard about this airplane getting stuck in a tree. So we're actually going to get the plane back to the guy that lost his airplane. It's not in real good shape. In fact, it was an E-Flight Viper, and I got pictures of it, and
30 seconds.
it's pretty rough, but I'm sure the guy can use the parts out of it. It's got retracts. It's got the ducted fan, the speed controllers, all retracts, and all the servos, probably all still good, and probably a receiver in it. All right, it's doing the countdown, so let's bring it back around for the landing.
Timer expired. Timer stopped. Timer start. Timer stopped.
There we go, perfect. Little floaty, but that's okay. That's kind of what you expect out of these type of airplanes. I had the little foam that I got over the microphone hole on my case started ripping off, so I had to put a little tape on there, and I see it started coming loose. It was just to get through this flight, guys. I appreciate you guys watching along, and if you guys like these videos, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. That way you guys will know when I'm going live. And if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that thumbs up so that I know that you like the video. And if you're watching the playback, leave some comments down there. I really appreciate all the comments, and it's a great support to the channel. It says we got 10 people watching live, and I do appreciate all that support. And until next time, I'm Gary, and I just got here. Josh Weaver's on there. Nice. Thank you, John. Appreciate you being on here. Say, Randy.
Timer